I think every corporate has a responsibility to prioritize the well-being of their staff. And this is so much more than just kind of ticking a box, right? It has to go beyond that. And this is something that is very important to me because at JXG, at least, I want to create a space where there's no judgment and where there's no stigma around it. So, for example, as you know, we have a counselor on retainer that anyone within our organization can book a session with for free. We found that initially there was some reluctance because I imagine it's intimidating to reach out to a complete stranger.
Yeah.
There can be concerns that you have, but it's hard to reach out to someone you've never met. So we got the counselor in, she did an interactive session, which was great, and which again made it that much easier for people to schedule a session or schedule a chat. And as a corporate, it's so important to just acknowledge what people are going through. If a colleague has lost a loved one, do you pretend it didn't happen? Or do you actually maybe take them aside when you have a moment and empathize with them and express your condolences and also your support? It's not just about condolences, right? It's not just about, okay, it's a week after you lost someone. It's 2 weeks, it's 2 months after. But it's that ongoing thing of being present and being aware of what someone is going through because people are people first. Before they're employees, before they're staff,
Absolutely.
they're people.
Yeah.
And just by talking about grief, when I ran that interactive workshop last year, there was an outpouring of support. And so many people reached out to me from outside our organization saying, hey, I lost my mom and I didn't feel supported at my workplace, or, I lost my husband and I didn't really know how to talk about it to anyone at work. And so much of it is just about kind of creating tiny changes. I'm not saying we can change the whole country.
Absolutely.
But we can change our organization, and that's a start. At least then we normalize talking about mental health, we normalize talking about grief, so that we know, at least in our companies, this is not taboo. At least in our companies, people can access the support that they need to get through some of these struggles.